Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plan as we return to our Succubus in Space campaign within Stellaris. And this one is going to be the last video I'm going to record for quite a while, because I think I've recorded a dozen episodes or so. Yeah, I think about 12 or so in one go. Because, well, I've been playing a day of Stellaris, which was nice. The disadvantage, of course, is that I've been making a lot of mistakes, like, why the heck did I remove this, for instance? And I should really let you catch up. And, well, and knowing that I have enough episodes for quite a while is good. I will just reserve that coming weekend wherein I don't have to, don't have episodes for the next week. And I will probably catch up with all the comments, and I'm so sorry that probably you commented and I didn't react. I should have. But that's because, well, I'm not doing much. Oh, tribal society. What the hell? Oh, it's one of those nincompoops never don't care for. But we are going to talk to the mutagens because, well, what something we can do is we wanted to do it differently. We'd like to trade for minerals via our energy credits. Kaboom. And kaboom. There we go. All of a sudden, tons of minerals. Did cost us quite a few little bit of energy. Quite a few little bit. Doesn't really work with one another. But yeah. Spaceport. All the minerals gone again. Build cruisers. Build cruisers. But now we have at least a little bit of positive reinforcement there. I wonder, I wish I could see somewhere where what their fleet strength is. I mean, in this day and age, in a space age, you would assume you would be able to see enemy movements. Oh, we have encountered some form of alien vessels in Intor. We should proceed with caution. Alright. You're evading it. Let's...
Special project complete.
That was quick. The reports of... well, it has to, it's less than a month. The reports of strange free-floating crystals-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects have their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appearance in Earth, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships, and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they are reacting to the presence of our Succubus ship. Didn't we already have these guys? The nature and origin of these crystals elude us at the present, but there's something in their shape, their pristine angles, that resonate within the Succubus soul. The Succubus Blessed Imperium ought to take the step back and observe these with a respectful distance. Issue a special project to remotely study these crystals. We'll do that immediately as well.
Special project complete.
The crystalline entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Stellaris, are most definitely alive. Some overly conservative members of the Succubus Academy elite argue that they are silicate animate matter, and that they have little in common with biological life. The vast majority of the Succubus Blessed Imperium's populace reject that regressive perspective, instead turning their eyes towards the fascinating new horizons that the crystalline entities represent. They are somewhat regrettably solitary beings. Each individual crystal sovereign rarely seen with more than one sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and the sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' social hierarchy relationships are lost on us, which does not stop these dynamics from being the subject of fevered study on Stellaris. Fevered? That's not a word. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shift in hue between individual crystalline entities seems to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as if those sporadic fluctuations in the charge after the retroactive properties of the crystal. Oh, for some practical use for this information. As the crystallized sonar modifier to your empire, spend 30 energy crystals to instantly survey any crystalline entity system which we entered. Yay! Another hostile fleet. Excuse me? Oh! Hello! You guys are coming for us again. Alright. Group together, folks. And now they are coming for my, of course. First I protected it, then they didn't come. Now they come in full force in order to capture my planet. Lovely.
Spaceport lost. Situation updated.
5.5. They lost 1 corvette against our space station. Wow, okay. That isn't much. Where are you going? You're over here. I need to keep track of these guys very, very closely. Psionic army! Ta-da! Been a long time coming, hasn't it? That's too much, I think. The resettlement cost. Because we are going to do a little bit of that. Hold on. Where are you two going? Stick together! Substance abuser. Uh-oh. Leader lifespan minus 20 years. Well, that's not good. Where are you going? Please tell me that these ships are going to arrive. Yeah. Oh. 5% extra minerals. Good. Battleship possibilities. Let's do that. I know. What are you? You are an exploratory ship on automatic. Here we have 3 fleets of us.
Construction complete.
And 2 ships on merge. Alright. Shoot, now I don't know where they are. I'm just gonna say they're gonna end up somewhere here. I have 3.6, they have a little bit less. They're over here now. They're doing good and trying to evade us. Okay. Well, all they did right now is destroy this military base. Science ship that's currently on automatic. Could you research this project, please? Thank you. Now I hope that what I want to do with our race is also actually possible.
Colonization in progress.
As part of an observation efforts on fidget, abduction teams have surgically installed brain implants. You're not really those type of people, you do psionics. Magics. Something like that. On a number of routine test subjects to track them and monitor their behavior. Unfortunately, due to the manufacturing flaw, many of these implants have malfunctioned and are now having an adverse effect on the behavior of our subjects. There have been a number of suicides and at least 3 episodes of violent hysteria. The staff of our observation post has asked us to help in rounding up the remaining subjects and removing their implants before they cause more incidents. Ah, a special project that we need to do. Yeah, sure. 1 science ship in orbit. We will do that momentarily. Okay, they're moving away. They're going a different direction again. Alright. Go back here then. Stellaris, I assume you've built your armies. Embark them all. Land armies here, and then we will re-embark them, but then it's at least that order has been given. You are a science ship that I'm using, yep. You are a construction ship, you are colonizing, okay. Good. And that has allowed us our construction ship. Doesn't really matter. Oh, whatever. Having too many plans, by the way, is once again a disadvantage because you will have to grow, get more science in order to grow properly. Or you have to put more science points into a technology in order to get it. Sorry, that wasn't very clear. At least stated. Ooh. Tundra world. Oh yeah, we can try and do you now as well. Colonize. Stellaris. Let's try with you. Let's do this directly. Hopefully this doesn't fail and I can actually indeed change things around here. And then have a preference. With our race modify just a single little bit of our race, not the entire race in itself.
Construction complete.
What is complete? Service thing? You are not a slave. I think an energy nexus could actually be, an energy grid could be good. We still have way too much food, so that's fine. Alright. As you wish. Ooh, lots of upgrades here. I want to make sure that he doesn't become a slave, so I do want to work on this. We could make a slave processing plant, but we really don't need the food. Clone vats? We never know where clone vats do it. Oh, there we go. Build and you then. And you. Wow. We had a lot to build here. It sounded like somebody died, but didn't get a pop-up. In fact, somebody actually gained a level. Quite the opposite. Not, well, the opposite of being born, probably, in comparison to dying, but you know what I mean. Don't hassle me about the details. Okay, science ship. We have a project that we need to do. Track on map. Where is it? Oh, it's over here! That's amazing. That's really, really handy. You are nearby. Research project. There we go. Hostile fleet. That's a small hostile fleet. Oh, actually, there's a big battleship. Shouldn't entirely call them small. That would be underestimating my enemy's power. There we go. Keep building the economy up. Because if we can build up the economy, that means we can build more other stuff. Oh, I hope this plan works. But at least I found out for myself. There we go. Abduction teams from our observation post above Fidget have worked in concert with the crew of the ISS Lusolis to quickly get at the Rufarian test subjects with the faulty brain implants. The observation post surgically staff replaced the implants with the functional versions, and the subjects have been returned to the plant surface. As an added bonus, Sciences Officer Stipiska Lizem managed to extract a wealth of data from the removed implants despite their defect. Hey, gained a lot of extra research. Awesome. Unlocked that. We don't need hydrophobic farms. We really don't. Cheaper war demands we don't need. Let's do cheaper ship upgrades. All our armies are now over here. Okay. Then we will embark them all. And then it's time to go over here together. Ooh, nearly in our area. Do we already have that resource? Yes, we do, unfortunately. Because we need 5 in order to help the other faction. Not that they're already super angry because we are in an aggressive war.
Colony established.
But... Ooh. Empress Shami Amorai has died, ladies and gentlemen. At the age of 130. Shami Amorai has died. And High Priestess Tennille should take her place. Yes. There. Tennille looks like a male. Let's just say that she's a strong female. Alright? She is 31. Very young. It's going to take us into the next era. Shami Amorai built us from a single planet to an empire that spanned the stars. We thank her for her guidance, and now we have monthly influence. That's actually kind of interesting. To gain a little bit of extra influence. And we have a new heir, Zeus. Which is female. I definitely can see that as being a female. Energy credits and resilient again.
Construction complete.
Alright. Have our ships gathered? Are those all our ships? Where's our slave army transport? No, that's still waiting to move. Okay. All together now. All together now. Yeah. All together now. What do you have here? Nothing that scares me. Alright.
Colonization in progress.
Colonization in progress. Alright. Burina Secundus. Yeah. But we were also doing this planet. Which has already been done. Holy. Shoot that mine quick. Shendy Lavri. Probably from you or from Brindis Prime. Yeah, let's remove her. That means you resettle on the newest planet. Adlib over here. I want you to resettle over there, and I want you to become a slave over there. Resettle 2 pups. Done deal. Then we're going to look into you again. You are really annoyed with me now, even more so. There's unrest even here. Oh, you're part of the of a sector. Ah, but now demographics. Succubi. Modify. I want just one type of planet modified. This planet. I want you to get a desert preference.
Situation log updated.
And that costs 90 days to modify this. Let's modify her. And we also do that with the Bentel, of course.
Modified.
And species already modified? Yes, it is modified. Desert preference. And then we'll modify this species. I do want to rename this species. Could I change that? Modify. Could I change this? Why can I not change how I call them? Like, I don't know, the dry Succubi, or I don't know. Well, we have now one of them. Bentel. Modify. You're on this world as well, and I also want you to get desert preference.
Situation log updated.
And we'll modify that as well.
Species modified.
And there are the species modified, and there you're gonna get occupied. These guys now have desert preference. Communal, shared, extra life, unrest plus 10. But thanks to her, it will not happen. There we go, folks. We now have a desert Succubi, and it's indeed possible this way. That is actually way easier than trying to terraform. Man, I've been doing it the wrong way. Time to attack.
Alien spaceport engaged.
Alien spaceport engaged.
Situation log.
Is that a no loss? Spaceport, nothing lost this time around. Awesome. Enter orbit. Don't land just yet. We will thoroughly slaughter the defenses, that's for sure. They have one proper army. And apparently they're sending ships. Okay, hold on. You! Hello!
Research complete. Situation.
You are destroyed! Science ship. I would like you to research all the projects in this system. Research projects in this system. Thank you. What in the world? Hello? What are you? Uh-oh. Something's telling me we're going to get an endgame crisis. Because a species from out of our galaxy is arriving. I'm actually smiling over that. Hypercom forums. Yeah, why not? It's more unity. Flop, flop. Yeah, all those debris, I know. And combat.
Situation log
Boop.
updated.
Completely annihilated. Go over here, and you guys can land the armies, because fortifications should be gone. Yep, and you have two armies with a few possible ones. The defending armies will be a little bit annoying, but we do have now 6 slave armies. That should work out
Complete.
just fine. There we go.
Enemy planet secured.
Annihilated. We got it. Done it, folks. And then I will tell you to go here. Because we're being attacked as well. Okay. And we do want to build more ships, of course. Which I haven't done in a moment. Spaceport. Missing technology. Okay. Here and Stellaris, can you build them? No, you can only build... That's a cruiser, you can build them. Okay, there we go. Another 2 cruisers coming our way. I like the fact that this is part of our region. That is kind of good. More social sciences if we wanted to. Ooh, almost in their region. Nope, wrong. Correct. But 2 times 2, that's not... Is there no good additional I think this is within our borders. Yes, it is. There we go. That's awesome. Continue on, folks, and now we can settle whatever the heck we want here. We can colonize whatever the heck we want. It will just transform everything. There is even an alien toy factory over here. We will just give them to the sector. We'll modify the species that arrives, and then everything will be hunky-dory. Colonize again. From Stellaris, no, we can just go from whatever planet we want. Actually, you can even go from Manward Prime, but oh, not the Wakego. No. We're now finally making sure that we are the dominant species once again. This is the one. This can get a bonus, this can get a bonus, that can get a bonus. And we will change our preferences to Alpine World in this case. Who's our prime? Just modified to get a ton of different species. All succubus, but just with slight modifications. So they can appreciate living here a little better. Oh, for instance this world. This one for some reason costs really a lot. Oh, because, yeah, shoot, this is our border, not that. This might be better actually to go to. That's still 190. That's a lot. That's a big demand, to be honest. 119 for a planet that's not even that good. 230 probably has gone up as the game has gone up, I assume. Oh, you know what? Wasn't there a planet that was semi... Wasn't there a system here with 2 planets? That could be colonized? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, then I have it wrong in my brain. There's also this one. Really far away. We could colonize that for 265. But then we can't hire any scientist or anything if one dies. So that's a little too crazy for now. And this is too far away. Alright. No problem. Yeah, these stars always have good science. Could build a frontier outpost at a point. In order to make the border close by and then take all what is here. That might not be a bad idea. Look, this planet is... this planet is awesome. We could do that and then build this and then there. That might be a good idea. In fact, I'm getting so many jobs, I'm actually considering building a second construction ship. A third construction ship. We had one the longest time, but then all of a sudden we didn't. Spaceport. Building a construction ship. We're actually gonna go make use of our current Emperor's ability to have more influence. We'll construct here a facility. And then we'll go to Coltium and Lavoskio, and then we'll probably build something in between a frontier outpost in order to safeguard it, some perhaps over here or so. That sounds like a pretty good idea. There's 9 society research here over here, so also 6. Jeez. There are still some good plans around. We could also try and colonize this for like really 153. It's so much. Why is it so much? So, we still can uplift these folks. That's something we still can do. These little bugs, but then we come on an uninhabited world and, in a barren world. And then these guys will be pissed. And I don't want them to be pissed because currently they're pretty happy. I'm kind of scared of it. Even if it is Earth and I would love to do it, but... There's this thing like too much. In this world we can probably colonize after we finally get our hands on these borders, because it will be of a vassal. I assume we can do it, but I'm not sure. But do let me know in the comments. I said I'm going to put in a big ass old break after this. We have 56% in this war. We are having a lot of war score right now. We have occupied 2 planets. We are occupying 2 of the planets.
Construction complete.
One of our fleets is returning in order to try to kick this guy's hiney. Construction ship. I want you to go all the way... Oh, frick-a-frack. That also, of course, needs a lot of influence. What am I... For some reason I thought that would cost no influence at all. Just, you know, I can build it there and then there you have it within the border and then... No. No, 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 that's not how it works, Peter Plan. That's not how it works. That's a science ship. That doesn't really bother me. Well, shoot. Well, this is still a good thing to build a mining station. Go ahead. There we go. We'll just save up some influence then and we'll start to do something all the way over out here, because it's how much to colonize? 93. Will take definitely a long time, but once we get this and then hop to over to there, we'll have some very good systems in the back here. Oh. Yeah.
Situation log updated.
At the recent arrival of the Nispin system, we did something amazing apparently.
Colony established.
Fleet order, you are under service. Ah, awesome. Finally, for once we can start with, you can build here, you can build an Xenozoo. But fleet order finished. Oh, that's in our system, of course, because it's in the Britain system, so we do keep control of this. Yay! But now we do need to change this world. This world is an tundra world, so let's modify our species again for tundra modification. Here, now they're like, Succubus, Succubus, could we please change this? Really? This is so annoying that they're all called Succubus. That's really annoying. Species, but alright. I would like to rename this species. Modify... Why can I not with modify change your name? I can change the rights, which is ridiculous. Alright. Modify this one. Only the newest one, the Tundra world. Thank you. We like you to have Tundra preferences. Arctic Tundra. Modify you.
Situation log updated.
Situation log updated. There we go. We'll look at the victory screen in a moment. I'm sure that some people would like me to do that.
Species modified.
There we go. Species is modified. Arctic. Now that we have enough habitability to just even go there, we can immediately modify them and boom, everything is in order. We are definitely also going to send a Benfell there to be acting as a slave pup. Brennus Prime. Yeah, we have more than enough food. So if you could resettle this guy towards Brennus Secundus, it would be awesome. Thank you. Just settle up. Then we're gonna go back into our species because these guys, well, we know them to be. They know what it is to be slaves, and they're doing good. I could actually modify the Retian species to be extra strong, probably, or nomadic, or something that can help with. We could make them happy. Make them even work harder. Or garrison or resilient. That could work very well with other things. But first, Tundra World. We want you to have Tundra preferences.
Situation log updated. Species modified.
I like this so much. Brindus Secundus. You now have a modified species over there. That's awesome. There you go. You are on your way because you've been built. And then Brindus. Very soon you should have an extra pop grow of Benfell. There we go. It's peace! We have peace. Right at the end of the episode. That's awesome. Victory. We have won this war with the following demands. Vassalize, stop atrocities, and seed planet. Peace offer. The Zidon Technocracy. Yep, thank you. Okay, vassalize. This should say the same, doesn't say it. Fleet combat status, it's done. Okay, let me just check here. The next one to be the leader is us. Now, these guys should be our vassals. Yes, they are. They are now our vassals. Does that mean that we can now colonize this planet? No, it does not mean it. We can do that. That's unfortunate. However, this is still awesome. You can all go back here. And the transports they can go back to here, so that at least I know where they are. Land the armies over here. Well, let's see what happens. Oh! Hello! What are you? It's another fallen empire! Speak! Who are xenophiles instead of... Oh, they've closed our borders to us. But they like us. Because we're charismatic. Offer a trade deal. We have a fallen empire on the far side of the two fallen empires. Here's the second one. It awoke. Something caused it to awaken. Or perhaps it arrived from there, these ships that we saw. We have a second fallen empire. We have peace. Let me just look at our factions for a moment. Peaceful. Yeah, non-violence. Will never go away. Because we once started a war, they're not happy with us. But we could, when we take traditional prosperity, we can remove this and probably get a +5 bonus. Because we have that with Psionic Pursuit. This is +10 even. Could get them to 43, and if we can get one more strategic resource, it's probably another 5. So we can probably get them to +15, is at 48, is stable, is okay. Is okay for me. So there are border expansion has been done. Subjugation, they like that. Local rivalry is now gone, unfortunately, because we just vassalized these guys. I wish now we could have their old planets back. Actually... Wait, are you ours or... Hold on there. Is this of my vassal or of... Has this symbol? No, the Divine Theocracy. No, so it is theirs. Okay. That's unfortunate. I really wish we could reach over there or there. Oh, if only you would give me a Sigma. But they won't. I know they won't. I can try. But they won't. Oh, you could just... They're willing to give me transforming liquids. But don't we have already transforming liquids? No, we have transforming gases. But you have this. You also have it over there. Could you not give me... Governance Ethic Attraction? Nonetheless, let's do it. In the last episode, before you guys are going to... I'm going to pause and you guys can give me all kinds of comments. Strategic resource. I want transforming liquids. I want that for 30 years. What do you want in return? I don't have anything double. So I guess I'm going to have to do it via monthly minerals. Or, no. I have way too much food. Could I offer you... There we go. 8 food. I'm totally okay with that. Confirm. That's really awesome. That should also help with this a little bit again. Boom! 5. Thank you. Thank you so much. They agree with that. I should have done this so much sooner. Offer trade deal. You don't have anything special that you can give me. Okay, cancel then. We already have a trade deal for research agreement. Yeah, we have 2 of them. Because something went really whack there for a short moment. Research agreement. Offer trade deal. Do you have... No, you don't have any additional strategic resource you're willing to trade me. What are you all trading away? Research agreement. Monthly transforming liquids. Research agreement. Filtarian dust. We already have that one. That's not the one that we want. Monthly transforming liquids. Okay, unfortunately not the one that I wanted. Not this lovely, lovely Strataman gas, which I would have loved to own. The other ones don't have it, but we have now 5 of them. So go back to the factions. Silverguard is a little happier. Controlling at least 5. We have 5. Perhaps they don't consider this as controlling. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't do anything about the non-violence thing. They will always be unhappy with me for that. They will always be happy. There's no timer on this, which is, I know a lot of people have complained about that. This is really good, and we're suppressing that. I'm still fine with it. These guys are now pretty happy with us, so that's cool. Yeah, hopefully we will once gain a 5th strategic resource, and we have traditional prosperity. We might gain after we finished up our current one, and that's over here. And then we have finished this one, and then we can go into prosperity. It's far away, but we can get them to be a little happier. Unfortunately, just no good stuff nearby here. No strategic resource. And this is the only thing I can easily colonize nearby. And then we might have to be able to press our way. I mean, I can't... The point is, this one lies exactly in a system of theirs, so I cannot press it away with building frontier outpost, frontier outpost. And if we build here, I'm not sure if this will go away from our vassal. I'm not sure if this is closer. And then we would have to some way how claw ourselves into Demon's Maw. Which I'm also not sure, because I see that they have very, very large borders. So I'm not sure about all that. Ooh! Colonize! Alpine world. We have an Alpine world. We have to wait until they... Yeah, there's a Succubi bus now that likes Alpine worlds. Because we made one for Arctic worlds. But we have to wait until they grow a little bit. The last thing I'm going to do before I end the episode is talk to this fallen empire. They should be way more friendly. I know it's way over time, but they're xenophiles. Offer trade deal. Do you have things that you might like? Research agreement. They will never do that probably. Yeah? Dismissive attitude. Okay. Active sensor link? No. Could we give it to you? They like that. If we did that. Or monthly transfer of food. Here. Confirm. Making a fallen empire like us a little bit. Okay. Because we have too much food anyways. Now we're using them for something. Okay. With that being done, having a new vassal. Actually 2 vassals that we have nowadays. I believe we have gained more than we've lost. They stopped a few atrocities. They did take over this planet. That's something they gained. The planet itself is very unrestful though. So we'll have to see if they can keep control of it. Give me your thoughts and ideas. As I said, I'm just going to stop playing this game for a while. Let you finally catch up because I've been way too slow on that. And or I've been playing this way too hard, I should say. And probably you've had amazing suggestions which would have caused me to play much better. But for now, I don't think we did bad in this war. I think we gained more than... They gained 1 planet, we gained 1 vassal. That is pretty good. And some atrocities stopped. These guys are weaker. Overall, our thing did better. Yes, we lost the factions. Happiness. But I think we can regain much of it once we get into traditional. And possibly get that for a 5th one. Even if it's just traditional, it will have a plus 15% swing. Because it's minus 5 into plus 10. At least, I hope, if it works indeed like Sonic Pursuit. And I assume that's true. I say thank you for watching. And remember, great peril yields great beauty.